Welcome everyone to this new episode of Cold Email Teardown, where we tear down your cold email to help your business grow. The concept is pretty simple. You send us your cold email and we invite a cold email expert to tear it down and write it again. Today, I'm happy to welcome Charles, the CEO at Devlo. Charles, welcome. Can you tell us a bit more about who you are, who you help, and what do you do with Devlo?
Thank you very much, Simon. Of course. Hello, everybody. My name is Charles. I'm the founder and CEO of Devlo, a Swiss sales development agency. Our client in cybersecurity, human resources, learning and development work with our agency to delegate their sales development. In other words, their lead generation, outreach, lead qualification, and appointment booking. And also, they train their sales reps with our academy, one of the most complete online course available.
Okay, great. So what we could do is dive right into the first email. So on today's episode, we're going to break down a cold email sent by a SaaS company that help integrates multiple sources of data. The goal of this email was to get a reply from mid to C-level employees at companies that work with one of the competitor of the sender. Let's break it down and see what works and what was not so good about it. Hello, first name. Notice company is using competitor and competitor. Are you spending more than a few minutes trying to get info out of your system for reporting? What if you could access and translate your important business data in near real time? We helped past client's name, CIO at other company, go from 4 hours gathering information from GDE to around 3-4 seconds. His words, not ours. First name, are you open to seeing if we can do the same for you? Okay, Charles, what do you think about this email?
Well, globally, I really like it, and I will present the positive elements of it. So first of all, it has 82 words. I think it's, perfect because it's short and it's readable. Number two, the first sentence is personalized with the name of the competitor tools. It shows that some research was done. The third insight is a good use of the what if question. It's a good move to encourage the reader to imagine the world they would live in if this problem was fixed. I really like it. The fourth insight is it's a good idea also to name drop one of our clients and to show or to also present a before after mini case study. I really like this idea as well. And finally, at the end, it's a very good interest-based CTA. So, there are different types of CTAs. You could have an interest-based CTA, meeting-based CTA, so asking for a meeting. And I think here, the choice of going for an interest-based CTA is a very good idea.
Okay, thanks, Charles. I totally agree with you. Again, every time you want to use any type of social proof in your email, you should always add measurable social proof. Basically, when you talk about the clients, you should let the potential prospect know about what was the result that you got with them and how long did it take to get those type of results. It's really important to give more credibility to your email. So Charles, I'm really curious, what would be your improved version of this cold email?
First of all, I would start with some liquid syntax for the greeting. Liquid syntax is a text that will be adapted according to some conditions. In our case right here, the text, good morning or good afternoon, will be adapted according of the time of the day when this email will be sent. So I would start with, good morning, John. Noticed company uses competitor and competitor. Using these, our clients were losing hours trying to get info out of their system for reporting. Imagine if you could access and translate your essential business data in near real time. Past client name, CIO at or the company went from 4 hours to around 3 to 4 seconds to gather information from GDA. His words, not ours. John, are you or your colleague Jessica Alba open to see if we can do the same for you?
I think it's great, and I like the little trick that you've used in the last email, but I'm going to let you explain why do you think this new version would get better results?
So reason one, first of all, we use liquid syntax, and it helps for a better email deliverability, as well as to increase the level of personalization. Good morning versus good afternoon. The second reason, our email here is a little bit less compact, okay? It's very important to add some space between the paragraphs. The third reason is that we better identify and we better describe their pain points. So it's also, we make them feel the pain about what they have, the problem they have, and they are more prone to listen to us and accept for a meeting because they feel the pain that they have. Number four, and this is one of the most important things from this email, is that we mention the name of their colleague. So we do some research, we go on LinkedIn, we try to find a colleague from the same team, from the same department, or maybe from the same company if it's a very small company. And it has a significant impact, on showing like, okay, we did some research, we know who is in your team, and do you think they might be interested? From our data, it's insane to see that the emails where we mention the name of the colleagues, we usually receive between 5 to 10 times more replies. Number 5, before in our previous email, there were 3 questions, and it was a little bit too much. Here, we kept only the CTA question to ensure the reader knows what do they have to respond to. And lastly, reason number 6, we simply deleted a few commas to make the reading a little bit easier, and we double-checked everything with Grammarly. Also, it seems that it's the first touch of our sequence. So it's important that we keep it clean and sober without any image personalization so that we increase our chances to land in the primary inbox. However, in the following touches, I think adding a personalized picture with lemlist is very, very important to create this friendly approach, this human approach. And what we could do, we could add a screenshot of a dashboard of our solution. And on this dashboard, we could add automatically the logo of the company of our prospect, so that when they look at this dashboard, they see the logo of their company and they feel like, wow, it's pretty cool. And they have already a first impression of how the dashboard would look like for them. And that's typically something we can do with Lemlist. And this is why we work with this solution.
Thanks a lot, Charles. Really valuable insights for anyone wanting to send cold email. Charles, thanks again for joining today.
Thank you very much, Simon.
And everyone, if you want your cold email to be analyzed by our team of experts too, just fill out the form below. And if you want Charles and Devlo to help you with your outbound strategy, you can find all of the information to book a meeting with them just below. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye, everyone.